HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Zeitchem Shalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon Bimelech Malachei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Hello and Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
Hope you had a good week, and hope you're also looking forward to letting go of that week. Maybe people had good weeks, maybe had some more challenging weeks, but we are at least together on this Erev Shabbat, and we can exhale whatever that week was and breathe in these 25 hours of Shabbat, of rest and relaxation and good challah and good friends and good studying together as we approach Purim. So it is the week leading into Purim, and so hopefully that breath will last us into the next few days. Erev Purim is on Thursday night, so we look forward to having you there. Maybe just take a second and look around you. Wish Shabbat Shalom maybe to someone in front of you or next to you don't know. Say hello. Don't talk to the people that you do know. Talk to someone who you don't know. Take a second. Do a little wave. Tell them you like their outfit or something, that their hair looks nice tonight. Cantor, your hair looks nice tonight.
So does yours.
Thank you. No, I don't.
That's why it looks so good.
I have some here now. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I know I'm getting a few thumbs down with the hair, with the beard. I'm getting a few thumbs up. It's too bad that Steve Allen's not here, because Steve Allen is not a fan of the beard, which is why I'm keeping it. So if he's watching a live stream, or if he was here, or if you know Steve Allen, you can let him know that I said that, and that the longer he tells me he doesn't like it, the longer the beard is going to go. And my goal is going to have it grow all the way down so that I can tie it in a bow on top of my head. So I'm getting, I'm gonna try and do that. Do you want to join me for that? No. All right, great. No, great. I'm going to be Haman in the Purim spiel, so I'm getting a head start on the beard. If it's your first time here, or you've been here many times, thrilled that you're here as always. And then you can find your prayer book right under your seat. Just reach right under. Prayer book should be there for you. Make sure you have the correct book. Make sure it says Mishkan Tfilah on the cover. Make sure it says Shabbat on the spine of the book. And you don't have one that says weekday and festival, because those are lovely but not helpful for us tonight. And so we are going to continue with the lighting of Shabbat candles, which can be found on page 2 in your Siddur. We're going to invite Eileen Danton to join us, not only because Eileen is fabulous and a long-time congregant, but she's in the Purim spiel. So she gets extra Purim spiel treatment because she's there we go. We're on page 2.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher kiddishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lihadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam אשר קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו להדליק נר של שבת.
Now that our candles are lit, we have entered into those 25 hours of Shabbat, where all those moments and all those opportunities, like I mentioned, can start. Now with us here in our congregation, we continue to sweeten that time with the words of Kiddush, which can be found on page 5 in your Siddurim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'hatzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava u'ratzon hinchilanu zikaron le'maseh v'reishit. Ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh zecher litziat Mitzrayim ki vanu v'charta v'yotanu kidashta mikol amim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon inchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. Amen.
We continue now with Yedid Nefesh, big page turn. We're going to go to page 332. 332 as we begin Yedid Nefesh 332.
Yedid Nefesh al harachaman b'shol chavdecha el ritzonecha yarutz avdecha kemo hayam ishtachaveh el mul
You can start to head back to that front of the Siddur to page 16, where we're heading now. Page 16, where we continue with the words of Kabbalat Shabbat, our section in our Friday night service that invites the presence of the Shabbat bride into our midst, that invites the Shabbat bride to spend these 25 hours with us, to, as I mentioned, now makes our whole time sweeter, particularly with the words of Psalms. We continue with Psalm 98, which is again on page 16 in your Siddurim. Continue now with the words of Lecha Dodi, pages 20 and 21. We'll be doing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. When we get to the 9th paragraph on page 21, we'll be standing and facing the door to officially invite in the presence of the Shekhinah, of the female presence of God, that spends that time with Shabbat, those 25 hours with us. We'll be doing once again verses 1, 2, 5, and 9, 20, and 21.
b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala gam simcha u'vetzola. Tolchem unei am segula boi chala Bechadodi nikrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Bechadodi nikrat kala b'nei Shabbat
Please be seated. We continue with Chatzi Kaddish, which can be found on page 26.
Yitkadal ve'yitkadash shemei rabba be'ilma divrach yirute ve'yamlich malchute becha heichon uvyo meichon uchai dechol beit Yisrael bagala uvizman karim ve'imeru Amen. Yehishmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam Lol Mehamaya Yitbarach Ve'ishtabach V'yitpar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh V'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal Shemei dekudesha berichu le'ela Min kol berchata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nechemata Damiran be'olma ve'imeru. Amen.
We continue now with our call to worship with the Baruch Hu, page 28. Together we stand. For making nights on the top of page 30. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bidvaro Ma'ariv Aravim. Praised are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. We continue on 33 at the bottom. Let's alternate paragraphs. Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol. All these things your Torah gives to us. The more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives. What could be a truer token of your abiding love and this holiest of your works, living language that gives it form. Baruch Ata Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. 34-35.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed.
Continue with V'ahavta on page 36. Please be seated.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך מהיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Let's read together on the top of page 39. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt. There's a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there's no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together, Micha Mocha, on page 40.
Micha Mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha nedar ba'kodesh, Micha Mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha nedar ba'kodesh. מלכותך ובניך, בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים, זה אלינו ואמרו, זה אלינו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש. נורא עושה, נורא עושה, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד.
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts. We may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Hashkivenu, page 42.
Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom vehamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom vehamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Ushmor tzeiteinu uloheinu lechaim ushalom me'ata ve'ad olam. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom vehamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom vehamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Ushmor tzeiteinu uloheinu lechaim ushalom me'ata ve'ad olam. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom vehamidenu shomreinu lechaim.
We continue now with the Amidah on page 46, and together we stand.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekone Hakol, Vezocher Chasdei Avot Ve'imahot, Umevi Gula Livnei B'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol atah Rav leHoshia, Mashiv HaRuach u'Morid HaGashem, Mechakel Chayim bechesed, Mechayeh HaKol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim verofei cholim, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We continue silently now, beginning here on page 52 through page 62. Whenever you're finished, please be seated.
Shalom Rav, Shalom Rav, Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha. Shalom Rav, Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha. Tasim leolam, Shalom Rav. Ki ata melech ישראל עמך תשים לעולם וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך בשלומך שלום רב שלום רב שלום רב ישראל עמך שלום רב שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם שלום רב שלום רב
Please raise your hand if you like olives. Olive fans. Okay, keep your hands up if you like black olives. How about green olives? What about those like Greek, what are those called? Like the Kalamata, thank you. Kalamata olives, nice. Great, thank you. Thank you for the hands. I saw lots of non-olive fans. So nice. Okay, I'm not judging. I'm a big olive fan. In fact, have you ever had olives like for those of you who like olives, like cut up and like put like on a sandwich? You ever have olives on a sandwich before? Do you ever have that? Yeah, they're really delicious. Thank you for raising your hand. Yeah, that was the whole sermon for tonight. I just wanted to talk to you about olives, and I saw those who don't like olives, and we're going to talk about it later. About what might be a better conversation with you about olives. Great. So this week's Torah portion, by the way, talks all about olives. There's a great line in it that actually says, "Bring clear oil of beaten olives for lighting and for kindling lamps." So it says, let's just listen to it again. So it says, "Bring clear oil of beaten olives for lighting and for kindling lamps." So that makes sense to everyone? What is that? What are we doing with the olives? Yeah, you're smushing them and you're making oil, and then what are you using the oil for? Lighting, like as a, great, okay, good. All right, so we're on the same page. The Torah portion this week is called Tetzaveh, and you can hear in Tetzaveh, maybe really the root in there has the word mitzvah. Tetzaveh has in it, and so it's a command. It's really an imperative. We'll talk more about this tomorrow morning at 8:30 at our Torah study. But it is the only Torah portion in the last 4 books of the Torah, which is the ones that Moses appears in, where his name isn't mentioned, actually, this week's Torah portion. So it's an interesting, we'll be talking about that later. If your interest is piqued by this, tomorrow at 8:30, we'll be discussing it. Or just stay tonight and be here at 8:30 tomorrow. So Tetzaveh has the word mitzvah in it, and it's really all about Aaron and what he's wearing. He has a very specific outfit that he wears. He wears, the Torah actually goes into this. So the Torah, the Holy Torah, takes time and ink to give us a list of what Aaron is going to be wearing. So clearly it's of great import. It says, and it makes the list, he has to wear a tunic, He has to wear special kind of pants, a turban, a sash, an apron, a breastplate, a cloak that has bells on it, the bottom of the cloak, and like a gold-plated piece that sits on his forehead. Those are all the pieces that goes into the great detail in this week's Torah portion about Aaron is supposed to be wearing. As a side note, does any of that sound like something we actually know and might use more often, other than his tunic? Yes? The Torah, exactly. So there's no priesthood, and so that structure actually is used on how we dress the Torah. So if you think of a Torah, there's a sash, there's a cover, all that stuff. So it's not the conversation for tonight. But the detail goes into what he's wearing and the dress, and so I wanted to mention, clearly it's an interesting connection, and every year, not just this week or this year, the dressing up corresponds with costumes, and the costumes then correspond to the holiday that's coming up, which is Purim. All right, so it's not a mistake that the connection is made that the dressing up of Aaron is also connected to the dressing up of us. That's going to take place very soon. We talk about Purim, and when you think of Purim, you think of what? Share with me some words about Purim. Go. Great. I heard nothing. Great. So excellent. I actually heard someone say latkes, which is not, if you did, no, but I do love latkes, but that's wrong holiday. So actually, the only thing I heard was latkes. So, hamantashen, thank you. Liquor, amen. Great. Shlachmanis, that's very nice. Good. Matanot levyonin, that's giving gifts to the poor. Very nice. Yeah, that's the Grager. You're doing the Grager. Good. Haman. Nice. Thank you. Good. Queen Esther. Thank you very much. What's the other guy's name with the Mordechai? Yay. What about the king? Achashverosh. Good. Okay. Nice. All right. So if you want to hear more about these actual characters and not the ones, the sort of the cartoon version, you'll join us on the day of Purim for Megillah and Mimosa, and we'll have like a real talk about who these people are, because they're complicated. So, okay. So we hear about mass and all this stuff and joy, and by the way, the kid version of Purim is like the best. Everyone's like dressing up, and there are parades, and there's music, and yay, it's so nice. I'm here to tell you, though, if you don't already know, and we haven't discussed this, that Purim is quite complex, actually. It is not just the joyous festival that we think of. It is a very difficult holiday, and if you've read all chapters of this book, you'll know it's not just a holiday for kids. So, sorry if there are a few kids in the room, sorry, but I'm going to still do like a nice PG version of it. So, it's actually a lot about anti-Semitism, actually, and it is a lot about hatred, and it is a very complex holiday. And it has in it maybe one of the scariest pieces of Jewish text in all of Jewish text is in the book of Esther, which is in our Bible, and it says this, and this is Haman talking, actually, and he's talking to the king, and he says, there is a certain people scattered and dispersed among the other peoples in all the provinces of your realm, king, whose laws differ from those of any other people. I'm telling you, Haman says, that there are people who are living in your kingdom who are not like you. They act differently, they eat differently, they pray differently, and so because of that, Haman says, let's kill them. And you know what does the king say? Okay. He says, great. He doesn't hesitate. He just says, okay. And so this is the complexity that exists for us in this sort of fun, free living story of Purim. And so here we are, sitting here, all of us in this community, Are we that people? Are we the people that Haman, it's literally Haman speaking, who says there's a certain people scattered all over the place, in all of the provinces, everywhere, whose laws differ from yours? Is that us? Yeah. So does that make us different? So does that make us susceptible to the Hamans out there? And does that make us susceptible even more so to the kings who are listening to the Hamans? And I'll tell you, it's kind of scary right now, because there is a rise in anti-Semitism, and there is an anti-Israel sentiment. It exists. And so are the kings, are people listening to the fact that we are a certain people scattered and dispersed among the other people in all the provinces who don't do the same thing that you do? And by the way, that's fine. That part's fine. It's the second part where Haman tells the king, let's kill them. So think about that for a second. Are we that people? And then maybe one of the other most important sections in the book of Esther is this. And this is Mordecai talking to Esther. I love this part. The first part makes me nervous. This part I really love. And he says to Esther, we got some bad stuff happening right now. This decree is going on because the king agreed to what Haman said. And he says this. This is the quote. If you keep silent in this crisis, relief and deliverance will come to the Jews from another quarter, maybe, while you and your father's house will perish. And who knows, perhaps you have attained to a royal position for just such a crisis. So Mordecai says, if you're quiet now, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? It's your job to say something in this moment. And so if we're the same people that we just said we were in that part that we're dispersed and we're different, we're also the same people who have to not be silent. We're the same people who are not allowed to just sit back and say nothing. This is also our job. We can't be this people and not be that people. It's not okay. And to add, this week, we read from the Torah portion, like I told you, called Tetzaveh, but this week also has a special name. This week is named Shabbat Zachor. And what does Zachor mean? Remember. So this Shabbat is a Shabbat of remembering. Because we're about to hear about the story of Esther. We're about to be cheering and happy and eat hamantashen, but we're also going to hear Haman whispering in the ear of the king to say, these people are different, let's kill them. And so we are not allowed to ever forget this moment. We have to remember this in this moment and in all moments, that we are maybe the Esther. Maybe we're constantly the Esther. Constantly. We're the ones who have to not be silent in these moments. And so back to the olives. It says in the text, bring clear oil of beaten olives for lighting. And so there's a commentary that says, just as olives are beaten for lighting, so too they bring light under pressure. The more they get beaten, the lighter they get, the brighter they get, the stronger they get. And so even if we're put in this position, even if we're put here, even if there are the Hamans out there, the more connected we are, the more light comes out of our olives, if you will, our olive juice, to light those lamps. And so on this Shabbat, the Shabbat of Tetzaveh, the Shabbat of Zachor, of remembering, and the Shabbat that leads us to a joyous holiday, which is more complicated this year for us with our joy, I invite all of us to not forget and also to continue to bring light, even with the pressure that's around us. Shabbat Shalom. We think of those in our community who are in need of healing, physical, emotional, or spiritual healing. We are thinking of Jonathan Mark Angel, Michael Aronow, Gary Bendel, Tori Bendel, Amy Berger, Diane Brownick, Gary Cohen, Nelson Duncan, Jay Glatt, Rachel Greenfader, Jeffrey Levitt, Johan Lickstein, Laurel Mosley, Heather Nitch, Laura Petrella, Carol Porwich, Gary Riolo, Beth Rifkin, Ricardo Rodriguez, Kathy Ruggiero, Jennifer Marie Salad, Joshua Levy Salad, Betsy Solomon, Martin Solomon, Robert Solomon, Sharon Solomon, Gay Angel Taylor, Baruch Moshe Ben Mindel. To those names, we had any name that you'd like to add at this time.
Joan Racklin, Mark Brocklin, Shoshana Malcolbat, Sima Golda.
Mishaberach 253 in your Siddur. 253.
Mi sheberach avoteinu mekor hamracha leimotenu. May the source of strength bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misheberach imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say
It is the first Friday of the month. So if you are celebrating a birthday in the month of March, or an anniversary in the month of March, and you'd like to be acknowledged for either of those celebratory moments, please stand so we can cheer you on. Anyone? Nice, nice, nice. Bob, I could tell you were reluctant, and then you were like, "Oh, no, 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 no! You don't have to sit down. No, 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 no. We're gonna have you come up here and do a dance." I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just share with us who you are and the date of your birthday. You can put the year if you want to at the end, or just give us the date. We'd love to hear the. And it's the birthdays or anniversaries you'll share with us. Yeah. Hello. Who are you? Hello. Nice. Okay, thank you. Who are you? All right. Okay. Hello? Nice. Okay. All right. Nice. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for all of the sharing of the birthdays. We're gonna sing something.
Yom Uledet Sameach, Yom Uledet Sameach, Yom Uledet Sameach, Yom Uledet Sameach.
That was Happy Birthday in French, if you're interested. That French was amazing. You've been working on it?
Merci beaucoup.
Oh, look at you. My gosh. That Duolingo is really working for you. That's what I hear in the office all the time. You're like, I don't know who you're talking to, but it makes sense. We have some announcements for you on behalf of the synagogue. It is a pleasure to invite Phil Rothschild to join us. He is our Vice President of Strategic Planning, so he strategically planned how he was going to share these words with us. Oh, you have it already. Good, okay. No, wait. Yes, there we go. Thanks, Phil.
Thank you, Rabbi. So welcome, everyone. I see a lot of the little guest stickers, and it's not to single you out, it's to welcome you. So those of us with one of these, make sure to say hi to you. We hope you've enjoyed the service so far. Thank you to Cantor Muchnick for doing my favorite, I don't know if this was random or you saw I was doing the announcements, but the Leonard Cohen version of L'Chadodi. It's a religious experience. That was a joke. That was the pun. But thank you. So we have a lot going on at CBI this month. As Rabbi mentioned, we have Purim coming up. So we do a Purim spiel March 13th at 5:30. This year's theme is Motown Megillah, a soulful Purim celebration with a Motown-themed Megillah reading, lively music, and plenty of fun. Come dressed in your best Motown-inspired attire and get ready to dance, sing, and celebrate. On March 14th, 11:30, we have Megillahs and Mimosas, an adults-only discussion of the Book of Esther while we enjoy light breakfast bites and refreshments. Then a week from Sunday, we have our Mitzvah Day. I think it's like the 40th annual Lori Sklar Mitzvah Day. It's on and off campus, so we will be here Sunday, March 16th, starts at 9:30. It's a free event and a great opportunity to give back to our community and those in need. A lot more information is on the website, cbiboca.org. Rabbi Kahn will be hosting the third installment of her series, Torah and Tea, a Jewish women's roundtable, and the next one is March 19th at 10 a.m. Come explore the inspiring stories of women from each of the 5 books of the Torah while connecting with tradition, community, and meaningful discussion over a warm cup of tea and snacks. Registration is required. Thursday night, March 27th, is the CBI Brotherhood March Madness event. That's going to be here at 7 p.m. Please see the website for details. The Nagel Family Jewish Film Festival comes back with Soul of a Nation on Sunday, March 30th at 2 p.m. Movie snacks and refreshments will be served. Then on March 31st at 9:30 a.m., we have the second session of Steve Talks, a thought-provoking chat with our executive director, Steve Allen. This session is Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and will focus on navigating life's challenges with resilience, perspective, and a positive mindset. And save the date for Thursday morning, May 1st, for the first annual Congregation B'nai Israel Golf Tournament at the beautiful Del Air Country Club. Enjoy a day of friendly competition, networking, and fun, all while supporting CBI's exciting campus-wide renovation project, also known as the Capital Campaign. Gather your foursome or register as an individual to be paired with a group. Sponsorship opportunities are also available. Special thank you to Barry Schwartz. If you have any questions about this event, Barry Schwartz is the man to see, our Vice President of Administration and our first Vice President. This month, we are also collecting senior personal care items and toiletries in addition to non-perishable items for our little free pantries. Please donate these items in the blue bin outside the administrative offices. And a reminder, the Misha Berach list is cleared at the end of every month, so please fill out the form on our website to add any loved ones to the list. Names remain on the list for the entire month, unless you say otherwise, and notes that if you do submit the name on a Friday, it may not make it into that night's list. So please join us after services in the North Social Hall next door for an oneg and Shabbat Shalom.
That was beautiful. Yeah, that's right. Two favorite things about the golf tournament is the name, which is called the Kiddush Cup. I didn't think of it. I should have, but I didn't. And also, I don't golf. So I'm going to be driving the cart. And the plan is for me to buy, it's a special beer called Hebrew. And I'm going to be driving around, and if you answer an Israel quiz question, you get a Hebrew while you're golfing. And I'm going to watch everyone's game improve as they continue after they're having a Hebrew. If you answer correctly, yes. Yes, I have played miniature golf before. I'm also bad at that. So, yes. The other thing is that this Sunday, it wasn't on the announcements, this Sunday is the Purim Carnival. So if you want to come to the Purim Carnival, it's this Sunday. Excuse me, it's at 11:30 here at CBI, and there's going to be funnel cake and all kinds of fun things that carnivals have. What else do carnivals have? Hamantashen, Cantor Munchnik was going to be juggling. He's a professional juggler. Something that you didn't know about him, and he'll be juggling chainsaws. So it's going to be a really exciting thing to watch, and a very careful thing to watch, because it's going to be a really great, right? You've been practicing. Yes, I'm his assistant in the way back, cheering him on. Yay! Yes. Yes, so also in the, when we move into the time getting closer to Pesach, you should save the date because we always have our annual beach service, and it'll be the second annual beach service at our new location, which was amazing. That location was it was fabulous. So, yes. So we apparently had to reserve that space in August, and we got it. So it's good. Cantor Muchnick, you want to share some announcements with us? No. Great. Not a surprise. Great. All right, we're going to begin to conclude our service. Aleinu can be found on page 282 in your Sidurim, and together we stand.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגאון עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad.
We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at the season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own zichronam livracha. May their memories be for a blessing in the period of Shloshim, the immediate 30-day mourning period. We think of Barbara Green, Linda Dolan, and Ida Schwartz. And our yortzites that occur for us this week: Arthur Bowe, Leo Stern, Ira Schenkman, Shlomo Meyerson, Ralph Nurnberg, Rosalia Wilkes, Evelyn Merrill, Morris Averbach, Franklin Case, Alan Schneider, Sean Friedkin, Raymond W. Lapides, Herbert S. Wenner, Sylvia Arnaldi, David Yakovone, Daniel Resnick, Anna Wilkes, Natalie Zoll, Rochelle Baker, Ronald Kirstein, Adam Tabukaru, Annie Mishner, Ina Zimmerman, Lila Goldman, Claude Abrams, Chad Michael Cooper, Shana Ruth Schumacher, Helen Medoff, Elizabeth Rosen Harris, Hi Rappaport, Marley Goldbacher, Karen Zuckerman Rolls, and David Schwabe. To those names, we had any name that you'd like to add at this time. Kadisha Tov Mourner's Kaddish can be found on page 294 in your Sidurim. Yitzgadal v'kadash shemei rabba, be'alma divrach chirutei ve'amlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'gala v'zman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevorach le'olam ulmei olmaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'a v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה לשמי קודשה בריחו לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel. As together we say, Amen. Please be seated. We conclude on this Erev Shabbat with Tfilat Haderech, which can be found on page 345. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to do Motzi first. Thank you. So, if you're under the age of Bar and Bat Mitzvah and want to join us for a little Motzi, come on up. Under the age of Bar and Bat Mitzvah. Anyone? You guys get a lot of challah. This is going to be awesome. Be careful of the fire. All right, good. Okay, here, come stand over here. Here, you get half and you get half. All right, you ready? All right, here we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Amen. It's yours. Go ahead. Enjoy it. Take it with you. Yeah, good. Take it with you. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, take the whole thing with you. Yeah. Give people as you walk. You can. It's great. It's great. Tfilat HaDerech is on page 345 if you want to join us. 345.
May we be blessed as we go on our way. May we be guided in peace. May we be blessed with health and joy. May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. May we be sheltered by the wings of peace. May we be kept in safety and in love. May grace and compassion find our way to every soul. May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen.
I love how you're sharing all of the challah. Everyone's getting a little piece of challah. It's pretty good. You get challah. You get challah. It's very good. Adonai oz la'amo yiten, Adonai v'rech et amo v'shalom. May God give strength unto our people to continue to bless us with hope and strength and love and peace to all of us. Shabbat shalom, everybody.